In this lesson, we're going to talk about centripetal acceleration. So having looked at how to determine the speed of an object undergoing uniform circular motion, now we can start talking about the acceleration that causes it to maintain that speed. Whenever anything is moving in a circular motion with constant speed, there has to be an acceleration that's pointed towards the center of the circle, and we have to tell what that is. The word centripetal itself means center seeking. So centripetal acceleration, that is the acceleration that is directed to the center of the circular motion. And then the speed that we found, the circular speed, has a velocity associated with it, but the velocity changes at every moment. The direction that the velocity would be directed at any point along its path is going to be the line that is tangent to the circle at that moment. If we're to draw this as a vectors on a diagram, here we see an object that's traveling counterclockwise around in a circle, and then the velocity would be directed tangent to the circle at this point. So right here, the object is moving in a circle. The velocity would be directed tangent to the point. The acceleration of the object would be directed towards the center of the circle. So we have centripetal acceleration, and the velocity is acting at tangent. The equation for determining centripetal acceleration is velocity squared divided by radius. Now, if you just have speed, circular motion, that works as well. So you can do speed squared divided by radius. When you're talking about in terms of angular, it would be angular speed squared times radius. The terms that we have here, obviously centripetal acceleration, velocity at tangent, and then r is the radius of the circle. Let's try an example of this. Here we have a 0.5 kilogram object that moves in a horizontal circular path with a radius of 2.5 meters. It's moving with a constant speed of 4 meters per second. And we want to know what the magnitude of the object's acceleration. So the things that we know its mass, we know its radius, we know its velocity. This is everything we need to determine the centripetal acceleration of the object. Centripetal acceleration is equal to velocity squared divided by radius. We know our velocity, we know our radius. It's 4.0 meters per second squared divided by 0.25 meters. And that gives us a centripetal acceleration of 64 meters per second squared.